Namaskar. Let your worries fade away in the distant land where you can smell the fragrance of jasmine swinging on the crescent moon, dreaming about the light that would soothe your accumulated pains and lighten your heart. You are slowly pacing towards the land of dreams, enriching your journey while listening to the soft music of wind chimes. You reach a place where you can see the mountains with their dense hair flowing down as rivers. Nature looks like a woman who is smiling with her hair open, carrying the fragrance of happiness from the green eucalyptus. You are slowly embracing Mother Nature while taking deep breaths. You hear a soothing chanting from a nearby Tibetan Buddhist monastery. Your thoughts are still, and your suffering is fading away. You sit down with a smile and hug your pillow softly while enjoying the present moment. There is peace all around you, and your mind is not hovering. Relax yourself while listening to the story about letting go that can help you to calm down more, a little more. Once upon a time, two Buddhist monks wearing maroon robes from Phuktal Gompa in Zanskar, located in the remote Langnak valley of Ladakh, were traveling towards the village to perform traditional prayer ceremonies. One of them was a senior monk and the other a junior monk. When they started from Phuktal Gompa, it was drizzling. Brown mountains were shining after the rain kissed them. They had to travel through a long cave to reach the bank of Phuktal River. Till then, it started raining heavily, and the Phuktal River was raging. Well, raging Phuktal in Ladakh was a rare phenomenon. After reaching the river bank, they saw a young lady sitting on the banks wearing a gharam tibi, a warm cap made of coarse material, yellowish hue, a maroon goncha along with lokpa, a cloak that women wear for extra warmth. While looking at her, they understood that she was looking forward to getting a helping hand. She looked tired. She was unable to figure out how she would get to the other side of the Phuktal River, and that too without drowning. The junior monk looked at her condition, but instead of helping her, he walked straight past her without giving it a thought and crossed the river. The senior monk went to her and asked if she needed any help. She was a bit hesitant to accept her situation in front of the senior monk. Then she looked at herself helplessly. After 2 minutes, she looked at the senior monk again with a ray of hope in her eyes and nodded. After seeking consent from the young lady, the senior monk picked her up and carried her across the river. After reaching the other side, he placed her down gently. She stood up and bowed before him with folded hands and thanked him for his generosity and loving kindness. He smiled and greeted her. Namo Buddhaya. She smiled and replied, Namo Buddhaya. Then she started chanting, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. After a few minutes, they parted ways. Then they continued to their respective destinations. As the journey went on, the senior monk could see some concern in the junior monk's mind, as the junior monk looked too confused after the incident. The senior monk asked if everything was fine. The junior looked at the senior monk with seriousness in his eyes and asked him in a concerned way, How could you carry her like that? You know, we can't touch women. It's against our way of life. The senior monk smiled at him and answered calmly, I left the woman at the river edge a long way back. Why are you still carrying her? The senior monk broke the rules for a good reason. He was trying to help a woman who was enduring her suffering. As a monk, he tried to liberate her from her temporary suffering. Once the purpose was fulfilled, he put her down and continued on. Senior monk practiced Buddha's teachings of empathy, loving kindness, compassion, and had a firm belief in himself that he was doing something right. While the junior monk failed to practice right understanding of Buddhist teachings and got trapped in his karmic cycle. After helping the young woman, the senior monk never gave it any further thought. However, the junior monk did not touch the woman, but he brought up the action of the senior monk when it was an action of the past. Therefore, the junior monk was carrying the burden of the senior monk's action as an emotional baggage. Even in our lives, we carry the emotional baggage of past experiences. Just like in this Buddhist monk story, we need to let go of any burden that the past has placed on us, as we can't change our past. We need to move forward to create a more compelling future for ourselves. So stop worrying. Let the past go. Live in the present while fully concentrating on the future. I hope all your worries have melted while traveling through this beautiful story. Thank you. Thank you for listening to this story. Just tuck into your blankets and sleep well. Be